Welcome back to the Revealed Kids Bedtime Stories. The night was cool and quiet as the children gathered around Captain Josiah near the entrance of a massive cave hidden beneath a mountain ridge. The moonlight barely touched its mouth. It looked like a doorway into another world. "Are we really going in there?" whispered Emma, her flashlight trembling in her hand. Captain Josiah nodded with a calm smile. "Don't worry. Caves may look dark, but every shadow hides a story. And tonight, we'll discover how even darkness can teach us about God's light." The children exchanged nervous but excited looks. Then, one by one, they followed the captain inside. The air grew cool and damp as they stepped deeper into the cave. Water dripped slowly from above, echoing in the distance. "Whoa!" whispered Daniel. "It's like we're walking into the earth's heart." Josiah raised his lantern. Its soft glow bounced off the walls, revealing shapes that shimmered like diamonds. "These are stalactites," he said. "They take hundreds of years to form. Even down here, where it is dark, God is creating beauty." Emma shined her flashlight ahead, but the beam vanished into blackness. "I don't like how it just disappears," Josiah said gently. "That's what sin does. It swallows light and tries to make you feel like you're all alone. But no matter how deep the darkness, the light of truth can always find its way." As they went deeper, the passage widened into a great chamber. Strange carvings marked the walls. Figures of men with torches, animals, and hands raised toward the sky. "What are these?" asked Daniel, running his fingers along the rough stone. "These," said Josiah, "remind me of the men of God who once hid in caves, like Elijah, who fled from Jezebel and cried out to God in fear, or David, who hid in the cave of Adullam while King Saul hunted him. They found refuge in the dark, but they didn't stay there. They kept moving towards God's light." Emma whispered, "So even in the cave, God was with them?" "Always," Josiah replied. Psalm 139 says, "If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there." God's light can even reach into the deepest, darkest shadows. Farther in, the ground sloped steeply downward. The air grew heavier. The sound of dripping water echoed like slow footsteps. "Careful now," said Josiah. "The deeper we go, the stronger the pressure. It's like the weight of sin. It pushes down, trying to keep us from rising up." Suddenly, the floor beneath them cracked with a loud snap, and Daniel slipped, his flashlight spinning away into the dark. "Daniel!" Emma shouted. "I'm okay," he called from a ledge just below them. "It's just really dark down here." Josiah knelt, his lantern glowing above the pit. "Hold still, Daniel. I'm coming." He climbed down slowly, then lifted the boy back up. Daniel's heart pounded. "That was scary." The captain smiled gently. "That's why we walk with the light. When we fall, Jesus reaches down and lifts us up. The danger isn't really falling. It's staying down there in the dark." They reached a vast cavern filled with glowing crystals and underground pools that shimmered like liquid mirrors. In the center of the cave was something strange. An ancient oil lamp burning steadily on a stone altar. Emma gasped. "Who lit that?" "No one," said Josiah softly. "It's been burning for years." The children stared in wonder. The light danced on the walls, pushing back every shadow. "This," said Josiah, "is what God does inside of us. Even when the world grows cold and dark, His Spirit burns within us, showing the way. As long as the flame of truth burns in your heart, darkness can never win." As they climbed upward through a narrow tunnel, they began to see faint daylight ahead. The cave opened onto a cliff overlooking the valley below. The sunrise painted the sky in colors of fire and gold. The children stood in silence, their eyes wide. Emma whispered, "After all that darkness, this feels brighter than ever." Josiah nodded. "That's because you've seen what darkness really is. It's not just night or shadow. It's being without truth, without holiness, without Jesus. But when you move toward Him, the light gets stronger with every step." He looked at them with a fatherly smile. Living for God isn't about being perfect overnight. It's about never giving up, never turning back to the cave. Keep walking toward the light. That night, as the children lay in their beds, they could still see the glow of that ancient lamp in their minds. "Even in the cave," whispered Emma, "His light never went out." And in the stillness, Captain Josiah's words echoed in their hearts. Don't die lost in darkness. Keep walking toward the light. For God, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts. 2 Corinthians 4:6. Sleep well, little explorers. No matter how deep the cave, the light of the world is waiting for you.